So what is the real estate market doing? Many of you may have this question. Many of you have already spoken to about this topic, and I'm hoping to broadly broadcast here what is happening in the local marketplace and what you might expect in the coming year. So briefly stated, I want to summarize this for those who don't have a long attention span, probably more than half of you. The market is normalizing. It's returning to a normal market. We aren't seeing signs of a crash. So let's go into specifics here. If you've been paying attention over the past couple of years, the market has been a highly competitive one. If you wanted a home, you had to do what it takes. You had to have a lot of money in many cases, or you'd have to see opportunities where other people didn't see opportunities, and even then you might be in competition. But because it was highly competitive, you need a lot of money. You had to be willing to waive inspections in many cases. If you had a house to sell, a lot of times you had to sort of take the risk of, well, I'm going to sell it first and then make it contingent upon finding a home. Which was a little difficult to navigate. And many people chose to sit out that market, whether it was because they didn't want to compete like that, they didn't want to have to pay well over the asking price, and that's okay. But for those who did participate, they got great interest rates. So what has happened? Interest rates have gone up. Where they were in the 3% range, we saw them go above 7% recently. They've spiked there. We've seen them come back down a little bit, about 6 and 6.5%. And there are some experts out there saying that they're artificially high. Not that they're going to drop to where they were, but we may expect them to be around 6% or lower. This is from the chief economist of the National Association of Realtors, so I'm not just making this stuff up. In fact, he was hosted as a guest on a program called Bold Predictions that was put on by the very same company, Buffini and Company, whose real estate report I have attached to this email. So you can peruse that. I won't review that with you, but these are experts in the field. So interest rates have gone up. So let's talk about why now may still be a good time to buy. So that for those who didn't like those conditions, well, guess what? I said the market is normalizing. Those things are going away where, you have to waive inspections, or if you had a contingency upon selling your home, it was unlikely that you get an offer accepted. In some cases, that's still true. We're seeing, for homes priced well, we're seeing heavy competition and buyers still have that same mindset. But in many cases, we're seeing a lot of success with buyers who are move-up buyers who, maybe weren't having success in the earlier market. And if you or someone they were sitting out the market, let them know it's a good opportunity in this market to maybe have those normal conditions. Yes, interest rates have gone up, but the interest rates, by the way, are not historically high. They're actually pretty decent rates. So if you can wrap your head around it, if you can still budget with those payments, it may still make sense. Now, I'd mentioned that the rates are artificially high and may come down. So why buy now? Well, here's the thought process. If rates do go down, we may see buyers timing the market, and with that will come competition with buyers against buyers that are doing that. Thought process is you can buy now, have your choice, have the good conditions. And then most loan terms have an opportunity to refinance in 6 months. So you can take advantage of the interest rates at that time. So now it may sound like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth, but I'm going to say, yeah, this may be a decent time to sell. If you're worried that you missed the boat on selling, you haven't. So this market is normalizing, but it is still a seller's market, and that's measured in terms of months worth of inventory. And there's a strong indication with median days on market, which recent reports locally are around 9 days on the market. Sounds like there's plenty of buyers out there, and that is true, and that's what we're seeing. And we're still seeing more buyers and sellers come out of the woodwork wanting to participate in this market. So I'm seeing a healthy market and a projection for that to continue. I don't see anything getting in its way now that people are wrapping their heads around these new interest rates. So I don't think the real estate market is going to crash. The people we're listening to aren't projecting this. And, hey, we're in the front lines. We're seeing it. But prices, what's going to happen now? Are they going to go down though? Well, no, with median days on market as low as what they are, those buyers are, continuing to hold those values. And the real estate report that I've provided, nationally, they're anticipating that they are going to go up this year, which, is a surprise to many. But that concludes my summary of the real estate report and what is going on locally. I want to thank everybody for their support in 2022. It was a great year. 2020 was still our best year, but we'd like to beat that in 2023. So do us a favor. I know some of you are, great advocates for us, and some of you, no um, nothing to take away from our affinity for you, but some of you have not referred, and that's okay. We realize some people are never going to refer, but if you can, if you just see the opportunity for somebody looking to buy or sell, if you can give our information out to them, we appreciate it. Better yet, send a group text so that they can't lose our information and we can take over from there. But we appreciate that. Part of working by referral and our commitment there is we want to be of value to you, which is what I'm trying to do here. Hopefully this has been valuable for you. But what other ways can we be of value for you? We'd love your feedback on that. We offer to, if you ever need connected with another professional, we would love to connect you with someone great in our database, maybe a contractor, maybe an accountant or a lawyer or something of that nature. We're glad to be a resource to you. If you'd like to know what your home is worth, because many of you may not know this, but you've seen a great increase in the value of your home over the past couple of years, I'd be glad to visit that with you. If you have specific questions about a specific situation, I'm glad to address those with you. Always feel free to reach out. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you supporting us and allowing us to work by referral. So thank you. Hope you're off to a great start to 2023. Wishing you the best as you continue in this year. Have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.